Oh, that's not the question. Okie dokie. Check. Cool. I know there's a few of you in here already. Just give me a little hello. Let me know that you can hear me. Also, let me know that the audio is all good. Good afternoon, Robin. Let me know if it sounds like I'm in a tornado or a wind turbine. I do have a fan positioned not too close to me, but it's a needed addition this afternoon. The signal's okay then, Robin, yeah? It doesn't sound like I'm in a tornado or anything. Oh, let me just get off this. Okay, that should come back to there. Jolly good. Yeah, perfect. Well, that is good to hear. Let's, as always, just give it a bit of time. How are people doing? Yeah, I was going to do a seminar early on in the week, but I've my girlfriend's birthday, so we've just got back today. So it's had a couple of nice days off. How are people doing? Lots of activity in the markets. Bitcoin is still trying to hold above 11.4, but the alts are moving. Some very, very big movers. Very nice alerts coming through. Yeah, let me know. As always, we'll just give it a few minutes just to see if we have any people who are late to the party that want to come in. Let's see who we got in here already. Robin Rubens. Okay, a few of the familiar faces. So, I'm not sure about this, well, I am sure because I'm doing the video, but kind of how long it's going to be. It's this one and tomorrow kind of like a two-part, really. They're going to lead on from one to the next, based on really this last seminar that I did last week, and Ruben said that, he wanted this. So again, any topics or anything you want me to go over more, then just let me know. I'll happily put on a seminar. As I've said, actually, probably starting next week after the weekend, I'm going to just start doing more just spontaneous trading sessions. At the end of the day, I probably won't open it up to Q&A quite as much, but there will be specific times and seminars for that. But, if I'm trading in the morning, especially with the futures or whatever, it all applies. I can just very much do my trading and just talk out loud as I'm doing it. So, as always, there's going to be these 2, maybe 3 seminars a week. I think I'm going to do one over the weekend as well. But then I'll just kind of impromptu just jump on in the morning if I'm trading, and feel free to join me. And you can actually just see me trading live myself. Some of the good trades I do, and even some of the ones that don't go away to plan. And that's kind of what this seminar is about. It's about trading, funnily enough. Hello, Denise. Hello. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but hello, welcome. That's what these seminars are about. It's about the trading, but the mindset, the plan, and kind of just evolving with your plan, but while sticking to the plan, if that makes sense. It's all about the plan, and obviously the plans do evolve and change, but you have to have it. So based on a request, I'm going to be putting this seminar on. So any questions along the way, then feel free. But as always, we'll kind of save them towards the end. If you're new to these seminars, or if you're watching this on one of the YouTube channels or whatever, then check out the links below. We've got the courses. All the education is there. We'll have some Q&A at the end, and also if you're in any trades or any coins, then if there's some time, which I'm sure there will be time, then we can look through. We've got a few people in here. It's 10 past. I've got football in a couple of hours. So we might as well commence. Some of you that are already in here, have been with us maybe from the beginning or close to the beginning. You're seeing the evolution, the change of Crypto One. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. We are constantly evolving it. It's really never going to stop, or not at this rate anyway, because we're just making it better and better in terms of information. The videos, we're shooting and reshooting some more of the videos from our course, from the spots from the introduction course. We're adding some stuff to the pro course. We've got some new alerts coming through for the pro, for the spot trading as well as the futures trading. So, and we've got lots more ideas. So again, it's seminars like this, feedback from you, how we're going to continue to just keep making it better and better. That's the aim, and just make you guys more and more successful. So that will bring me to the C1M calculator. This is, if you're watching this seminar now and you're wondering what this is, well, you have access to all of this. If you're looking at this on YouTube or wherever, you have access to all of this. Just use the link below, or if you're already on your dashboard, you're going to see this C1M calculator. This is where you can log your trades. On the left hand side, we have our buy recommended. I'm not going to go too specific into going through what the breakdown of the calculator is, because if you don't know, then we have the specific videos for it. But what we have changed, and if you've been with us from the beginning, you will see that with the videos, the updated videos that we've used, and more so especially for the pro and for the futures, is it's imperative, people, to have a plan, to have an idea, and to stick with it. So one of you guys last week, was like, right, how with making the plan, do we then put that plan into action? Something along them lines. So today's seminar will be predominantly about the plan and about the transition from this initial calculator to the pro to the futures. It all applies. It's all relevant. Really then leading on into tomorrow, when it's to do with adjusting your leverage, predominantly, focused on futures trading. But again, if, for any of you who are getting just introduced to the C1M, to trading crypto, or you're just happy with the spot trading for now, again, it's all relevant. Whether I'm talking about leverage, it still applies with leverage, with the percentages you can get from your spot trades, and more importantly, reducing and minimizing your losses. So this is the calculator. This is probably like version 12. Again, for those of you that have been with us from the beginning, we're not joking around with that. It's evolved, and it continue to do so. I wasn't right. It will continue to do so. On the left hand side, we have the buy price, the recommended price. The great thing with this, the recommended price comes off all the trades that you've done. I was in the beginning, and I know people that I've done one-on-ones with, or people that I'm trading with out here, can get lazy, or forget to fill in these. It's so important, so important to be filling this out, because it's all about improving your timings, seeing what's as you trade more and more. Again, if you're new to this, you've only done a few trades, then you won't really know so much. But as you get 20, 50, 100 trades under your belt, if this, your recommended based off these trades, will tell you where to go in. We can always go in under. And then you have your percentage gain and stop, and your maker and taker fees. For this initial calculator, because we didn't want to kind of overwhelm or give too much information in the beginning, in the videos we do talk about making the plan, but the calculator here, what we want you to do in the beginning is just get used to obviously trading, starting small, excuse me, and just logging all your trades, because you need that for this calculator, for the next calculator and beyond. So when we now move on from this calculator, let me just make sure, yeah, everybody's still good. So this is for the foundation course, and you can keep all your trades. You can access that on your dashboard, and it helps you just keep an eye on right timing. We can always get in lower, etc. When you then have got a lot of trades under your belt, at any time you can sign up to do your free 1 month trial. All the education we give for free. The tools, the calculator you've just seen is all for free. This here is an introduction to our pro section where we have the alerts running through, which save you time, more tools and materials for you to be using, as well as the futures course, which I'll come on to. But the big difference now is when you start to go into the pro section, is we talk not only about logging your trades. So you can see here is you have very similar. You can log all your trades. Brilliant. Okay, let's keep an eye track of what we're doing. And again, if you're unsure what these certain cells mean, then you need to be watching the course. If you haven't, then watch the course. If you have any questions, then just fire them over to me. I won't be going through how to fill out this today because, you know, we have videos for it. It's mainly the philosophy of it. So one thing we do introduce with the free trial, or if you're a pro member, you will have seen this, is your plan section. So this is where we're going to spend a little bit of time on right now, because it's just, it's just very, very, very important. Let me just zoom out just a little bit. Oh, maybe a little bit more. No, I'll keep it at that, just in case there's anybody. I don't want you squinting at the screen. So the D-Alerts plan. So let me just run through this. And again, like with the calculator, with logging your trades, which is very important. What you have to have an idea, you know, in the beginning, we say start with $100, and then you start to up it. But it's good to know kind of, okay, what do I need to up it to? What do I need to, how many trades to? Without knowing, without having a plan, then you don't know what you're trying to work for each month. And when I say work, I mean trading. You know, sat in front of your computer, it takes time, it takes effort, but discipline. But it's imperative that you have that plan. So let's go through this plan here. If you're new to seeing it, if you haven't seen it yet, as I say, this is for trial members or pro members. D-Alerts plan, BNB, are you using it? Yes or no? I will give you some examples. But BNB, Binance Coin, well, we trade on Binance. If you are not holding Binance Coin, I recommend you do, because whether you're trading on spot or futures or whatever, just by holding the Binance Coin, and if you look in your settings and it says there's a little toggle, a little switch where it says to use the Binance Coin, you pay less on your fees. Binance Coin is also a great coin that has a huge future. So even holding Binance Coin, you're going to realistically make money while holding it, but also save money while holding it. So it's a bit of a win-win with that. 10% off, yes or no? Again, if you're new to us, then you'll see in the videos, again, or on the YouTube channel, that below is a link to set up your Binance account. We're very transparent with this, is we share the discount of the trading fees. So it's a win-win for you as well as us. So you actually get a further 10% off your fees. So you can play around with this toggle, yes or no, or yes or no. Again, if you're unsure, then please just fire me a message. Rich? Okay, good question. Rich, I read somewhere that in the near future, the Binance Coin will not give any reduction. Do you know where that will happen? Well, Dennis, I don't know where you've read that. So please, by all means, send me a link to my Discord. All I am reading with Binance is just more and more great news, and actually a bit of the opposite, that they're not going to be giving a reduced amount. They're actually going to be allowing more discounts. So from the research and the information we've been looking at, I haven't come across that yet. So yeah, please try and find the page. Let me know. Send me it on Discord. Just DM me so I can have a look or whatever. As I say, you know, we've recently released the futures, and in that as well, we talk about the reduced Binance fees that we're able to give you. Sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background barking. They just like to bark at nothing most of the time. So, yes, I haven't heard that. Quite the opposite, in fact, that they are actually going to be giving more allowance with discounts that we can give to you by being our affiliates. So again, it's win-win. It's a great business sense to have that, okay, cool, if we are sending people their way, let's look after them. So I would be surprised if they stop doing that, because likewise, you know, it's in their T's and C's that it's kind of permanent. So send me it. We will move on and have a look. But now we come into the plan here. We have the Bitcoin Bank, the Bitcoin price. Well, at the moment, it's around 11,600. Woo! Maybe next year I could add another zero to this. Who knows? That could be the sort of area that we're heading for. 11,600, let's stay with that. Whatever you're working with, obviously when you first start, you're not going to have a Bitcoin. Or you may. But maybe you got 0.1. Maybe you got 2. Whatever you have in your bank here. And then this is where you're going for. In the beginning, it's like, right, 1% and 4% loss. Again, apologies for you guys that have been with me or as from the start, you know, this sort of stuff you'll know. I'll be going over it, but then going into more depth. But this plan here, you can really start to use and see, right, I've got this much in my bank, Bitcoin price of this. I want to earn $3,000 a month. These are your fees that you'll find in your Binance account. This is your success rate, which is very important. And I'm going to trade 6 days a week. Always trying at least to have a day off a week. Doesn't always happen. This is basically telling me that if I want to trade 6 days a week, 1% profit, and turn 0.1 into 3,000, then no. With a 75% success rate. It's just not realistic. Let's say I want to turn that 0.1 into 300. Okay, 4% loss. Let's just reduce this down a little bit. 0.2. Why? 80%. Sorry, I've just played around with a few numbers there. What you will see with that, and I did it a bit quick, but just to try and get these numbers to pop up. You can see with this, if I'm wanting to turn 0.2, let me go here, 1,000. It's because it was a little bit less. Not with a 1% profit, 1.2. And this is exactly what I'm doing here, people. You need to do, because one common question we get asked, and hence why it's good to do this sort of seminar, it's right, how much money do I need to put in to get the money that I want? Well, you know, how long is a piece of string? What money do you want? What money have you got? We all don't have, you know, a pot of Bitcoin sat by the desk. If you do, then brilliant. Give me a call. You know, so it's all about looking at, right, how much money have I got? And let's just put that back to 0.1. You know, you can see something like that. If I'm wanting to turn 0.1 into $1,000, it's 19 trades per day. Not such enjoyable daily, day-to-day stuff. You know, if you then start to reduce the amount down, 10 trades per day. What we've started to increase and just show you, right, and that's why your spreadsheet is imperative, because now you have, okay, your profits, your Bitcoin amount, success rate, your C1M number. So that's based off your success rate. So that's saying your C1M number is basically what you're going to make per trade. Every trade that you do, if that success percentage is correct. So it takes in the wins and the losses. So if I put that to 80, so say 4 out of 5 trades, saying I need to do 10 trades a day. But that's saying that 8 of them are going to be good. 2 of them are not going to be good. So 8 at 8 trades a day or 10 trades a day, that's $20 in the day. $2 per trade, if that makes sense. So you can play around. The C1M number is your relative number pretty much. It's so you can compare it to your C1M number here. And this is based again off all the trades you've done to let you know if you are on track or not. You have your average percentage gain, the low, and the high. So yeah, with the plan, it's each to their own. It gives you an idea, you know, what you're going to be earning each month. But also, again, depending on your lifestyle, and wow, everybody's lifestyle at the moment has gone a little bit, I was going to say tits up, but well, I did anyway. Yeah, it's gone a little bit tits up because, well, well, with what's going on around the world. So more people are going to be working at home, digital currency being the future. Let's work remote. Well, this is quite a nice remote thing to do. It allows you also to work out, more importantly, let's start to talk about some kind of, if I had 0.3 Bitcoin, and if I wanted to turn that into $2,000 a month, working with a 1.2% to 3%, I'm going to put that to 85. You can see with your success rate, as soon as you start to pump it up a little bit, it's where it really has a huge impact on how many trades you need to do a day. And again, then when you're like, oh, shall I get a little bit more Bitcoin? Oh, shall I get a little bit more? Gives you an idea of what you need to do per day. And my advice to you is just to try and stick with this. Me and my brother, I'm going to bring up the futures mainly because the plan on the futures is just fantastic. I've been guilty of it. My brother, I'm sure a lot of people have. When you first get into trading, when you're learning, you have some good days. You just get into the groove. You start to really gain momentum, but you don't want this. Mr. Wheeler, speaking of trading and taking over your life, Jay's a good friend from home back in England, and he has jumped well on board with the cryptocurrency chain. Welcome, Mr. Wheeler. Actually, good timing, mate. I was just jumping onto futures. I've just been going through the general game plan, which is always a good thing to have, but it's not always the easiest. Balls completely deep. Now, yes. So I've gone through our kind of evolution of, where we started from the foundational course to the pro course to now the futures. And whether you're on spot trading or the futures, again, the same rules apply. You need to have that plan. However, if you've not experienced it yet, the great thing with the futures is not so much it makes the plan a bit more achievable, but it requires you to put less capital in. And like with this, if we're talking at a Bitcoin now, it's just gone up to 11,700. Oh wow. It's all well and good saying, and this is one kind of reason and thankful, why and how futures got created, mainly because it became available on Binance Futures, but feedback, from you guys, which is very important. And we've got a couple of hundred people now in Discord. It's growing every day, which is great, but some feedback from people that trade or do the trial, especially with this crazy situation and world that we're living in at the moment with bloody corona and lack of jobs and everything. If a Bitcoin price is 11,700 and with spot trading you can't, or with this method as well, you do need money to make money, then saying okay, just get half a Bitcoin is easier said than done. So hence why futures we kind of looked into and we're like, wow, this is going to help a lot of people. And also a lot of feedback for why people can't quite make this work, then it does resolve a lot of them issues as well. I just wanted to touch on, before I go on to the futures, in the beginning, we tell you to have your 1% profit, 4% loss. If you're working with an 80% success rate, that pretty much means you're going to break even. If you do 8 out of 10 trades, but you're working with this stop loss, you're going to break even, if not a bit under, because with fees and everything. So really just get into the habit now of just the small amount counts. So 1.2% profit to 3.8. Okay, 80 paid trades per day. Has about no 1.4. And you really want to, and again, based off trades that you're doing, look at the averages you're getting. If this average gain, this high is like 4%, well, on average, it's going up 4%. So you can start to get, you don't want to get greedy, and again, easier said than done, and go for like 3.5. But by just edging these percentages up point by point and reducing this point by point with a good high success rate, you're really going to start to notice a difference with the money that you're going to be making. So let's go on to futures. And let me just show you the difference in terms of a potential plan and what you can do with this. So we've got the aspect on here. If I have And if you're new to futures, if you're new, you know, with the pro course and everything, we go more into trading off alerts, more chart analysis. The futures, we have some alerts created as well. The futures allows you to trade with less money and you know, get more returns. The trades are generally quite quick, and you leverage. So in other words, you borrow money, but your capital, you know, it's not like you put your house on the line. Basically, whatever is in your perpetual wallet is what you're trading with. So let's say, right, you know, a bit of a reasonable amount. I want to turn $200 into $1,000. I'm going to work off 75% success rates. I'm going to go for 20% and 20%. Again, all of this is explained in the futures course, people. I'm just talking more about the plan, which is what this seminar is about. And for you to project and kind of go, right, I've got $200. I want to make $1,000 in a month. Wicked. You know, that's kind of 5 times your money. 4 times your money, you know. And then it's your maker and taker again, you get from Binance. How many days a week do I want to earn? I just want to work 4 days a week. And have a nice long weekend. Oh, yes. Now we come down to trades per day. 4 trades a day. Off that success rate, that means you only have to do 4 trades a day, providing that you follow that success rate. 3 are good, 1 is not good. That means that if you follow this success rate, you're doing that 4 trades per day, you're going to be coming out with your projected amount by the end of the month. Your C1M number, again, is just what you're going to make net per trade. Whether it is, you know, it's spread over these 4 trades itself. And then your annual income, I mean, 15 grand. That's just working with $200. You know, let's start to spice things up a little bit. I've been training quite a bit with 750. And these numbers, you know, 20 and 25 may look a bit scary. You know, if we're looking at the spot market and we're going, right, bloody hell, 20%, what is Richard going on about? But let me just show you something here. If I'm going for 20%, but if I'm using 20 leverage, then you're actually, just like the C1M method, on the chart itself, I'm only looking for a 1% move. Because of my leveraging and using, in this example, 20 leverage, that means that I have to go for much less of a move on the chart itself. As I then up my leverage, oh, let's up it a little bit more. Oh, and a little bit more. The leveraging, you know, that I need a 0.5% move on the chart using this leverage to get 20% profit. With the fees, it actually works out to be about probably 17 or 18%. The thing is with futures, which is great, is just like with the pro course, the foundational course, the OCO order, is you have your safety net that you have to put in. Therefore, if I'm going for 20-20 and if I can make 20% off one trade, I'm only ever going to lose 20%. So with what I discussed before, and like with this, okay, 1-to-4 ratio, you know, if in the beginning, and a lot of, you know, the feedback we're getting, you do loads of good trades with 1% profit, but then you do one bad one and it wipes out 4 of your good ones. Not too good. The great thing with futures, or bear this in mind with any plan you want to try and incorporate with the trading that you're doing, is if I do 12 good trades and I'm macking it, you know, it's going great. One of my trades doesn't go well. That cancel, you know, one trade and it cancels it out. It's none of this, right, 4 more trades to cancel that one back out. It's almost 1 for 1, give or take a bit with some of the fees. But in the beginning with futures, with anything, you know, we invite you want to be starting small. Your leverage wants to be small. You could even go for 50. You may be thinking 20%. Is he mad? Let's go for less then. You know, let's go for. You don't want to be going. Well, you can do. That will work out to be about 10% net profit with 20 leverage. So this seminar about a plan, having a plan, sticking to a plan is crucial, because we're all in this to make money. You know, wherever in the world you are listening to this, I'm sure your life and game plan has gone a little bit messed up because of what is going on. You know, we don't know how long it's going on for. The great thing is we have been told to kind of keep ourselves to ourselves, and earning money online is kind of what we need to do. Digital currency, hello. So that's why this plan is crucial for your success, as well as not your sanity, but you just don't want to be, and again, easier said than done. You want to try and just create a plan that's, you know, depending on how many days of the week. Let's come back to this one. How many days of the week you want to be trading. You want to take a day or two off a week of trading. You don't want to be, and to put these courses together, you know, me and Mike, some other members of the team, you know, I've spent hours, days, weeks, you know, months looking at these screens, which is something that we have to do. But, you know, the trading is a means to get money coming in. So for sure, you want to be taking a day or two off a week. If you're putting in your numbers, punching in your numbers, and this number is at like 15, well, you don't want to be doing 15 trades in a day. So you want to look at, okay, cool, what is my Bitcoin amount? What do I want to get a month? You know, whether it's on the futures or the spot market. See if you can get some more Bitcoin. If you can't, then look at futures, because you need a lot less to make the sort of numbers that we're looking at to have quite a nice steady income coming in. And like me, you know, generally you know, 750, if I want to turn that into 4,000 in a month, I generally work with a little bit higher percentage. This is roughly my game plan. What I want to do each month, that's 3 trades a day. And I'm guilty of doing this still, but you know, last month I had a very successful month. But with futures being quite new, you know, I was trading just about every day. I was going to play football, I was playing cricket, I was looking at my phone, I was in trades, I was up late at night. And yes, money was made, but there was just way too much time spent in front of the screen. And then actually, you know, some mistakes towards the end where I lost some of my profits. But again, I just kind of steered away a bit from the plan. Momentum was on my side, I was making money, and I forgot and didn't follow these numbers. You know, I was doing 6, 7, 8 trades a day. I was playing around with each. You really, as much as possible, need to work out what you need, play with the percentages, and whether it's the spot or the futures, your plan, know how many trades you need to do. And for your sanity, for your success, just do them trades. Try and do them early in the morning. I get up now, take my dogs to the beach, try and do these trades, bang, 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 go and choke some people out of jiu-jitsu, which is just as therapeutic, whether the trades have gone good or not. And then I've got the afternoon speaking to you guys, doing these seminars, and just progressing this even more. So you've got to have that plan and the balance, as I say, for your own success as well, guys. A few more people have just joined, actually. You know, if you just joined, I've kind of talked about the journey from us, you know, me and my brother, this course, this business, how we're going. We're not going to stop. This is the original, well, not the original, this is like version 15, but this is for the foundation course. This is for the pro content. We've got the futures. We are editing more videos in the background, more tools, more materials. We're constantly updating it for you guys. If you've missed a lot of this video, you can always rewatch it. I'll put the link in. The plan, so important. If you guys, you know, we're offering these one-to-ones. If you're wanting more information on futures or spot, then just get in contact, let us know. If you're on the spot market, if you're on this calculator here, and as I say, your Bitcoin bank is not matching what your income is, if you're needing to do 20 trades a day, then you need to look into finding a solution for that. That could either be investing more money in, or just going for less of an income, or futures. You know, let us know. It's kind of all I'm really trading at the moment. And we have the method there for you as well. And as you can see, with using this leverage, it's still very similar to the Crypto One method, because there is my 1%. 1% move is all I'm looking for. So it's a journey, it's a course, but we are all in it together. It's 22. I've got football in just over an hour. I need to get a bit of food, but as always, I like to open it up to any questions on what I've talked about. If you've just joined, then it's all about your plan As I say, please message me or any of the admin team. We'll happily help you, give you any more information. If you've got any questions on what I've talked about, let me know. Or any coins that you're in at the moment, or any trades, any alerts. I'm going to be doing another seminar tomorrow, which is on the use of leverage. So it's a bit of a lead on from here, and again, by request of one of you guys, Rubens, for a topic, I decided to do it over 2 days, just to keep this one to the plan. And then the one tomorrow is really about knowing with your plan, what leverages to use. But if you're not in on futures and you don't want to use futures just yet, then still join anyway, because whether I'm talking about leverage, it still applies with these profits and losses that I'm talking here. It's all about adjusting, but sticking to your plan, but adjusting your percentages. And the big goal is obviously making more money for the same work and trades that you're doing. But very, very importantly is covering your losses and reducing your losses. So nobody is pinging up. So if not, then let me know. If not, I will be back online tomorrow. I'll post the time. Apologies for the hour delay, but we were a bit delayed coming back up. So if nobody's got any questions or concerns or queries, then come tune in tomorrow. I'll post this video into the new seminar channel we have on Discord. Kind of get a nice library. If you're not already, then you can find all of these on our YouTube channel. Just check it out. I'll send the link. Subscribe to that. We're going to be pushing a lot more these videos, educational videos, seminars, everything. Got a great team working kind of around the clock around the world to just continually improve this. So everybody's a bit quiet, which I will take as a good sign. And if nobody has anything to add, then I will bid you a fair goodwill. We want to what? Oh, you're not the first person to tell me that, Dennis. We want to watch you in action. Well, I'll see what I can arrange. No, as I said, Dennis, you may... I'm assuming you're talking about trading. If you weren't here in the beginning, I'm always going to do these seminars, 2 or 3. I may do another one over the weekend, 2 or 3 a week. And they're going to be seminars on just topics that, you guys give to me. Dennis, I want you to message me and give me a topic for next week's seminars. It can't be on kidnapping of coins or anything, but please, based on your experience, give me some ideas for these seminars, people. But as well as the seminars with topics, I was saying in the beginning, and Robin was online, I don't know if you heard, Dennis, but next week as well I'm going to start, just because I was talking about this plan here, if I need to do just 3 trades a day, I'm going to try and do them just early in the morning, get them done, and I know, cool, I can then go training, work the rest of the day, and I know I've done what I need to do. So I will be going live sometimes, not so much for Q&A, but just to talk through some of the trades that I'm doing. That will be early barley time, probably like 6 or 7 o'clock, which I know is not ideal for some people, but again, it will be recorded, and I will get a bit of a live trade library going, which will all be linked together on Discord as well. So don't worry, Dennis, you'll be watching me in action very, very soon. Right, well, yeah, no questions or anything apart from that. So cool, guys, thanks for joining. I'll be back on tomorrow talking about leveraging and your percentages, etc., etc. Wherever in the world you are, happy trading, stay classy. And yeah, as always, any questions, queries, information, topics you want to cover, just message us. We are here to help people. Enjoy. Thank you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much.